The government's committing £50 million over the next 3 years to working with schools across the 10 local authorities. It's called the Greater Manchester Challenge and it's all about getting rid of educational underperformance. We've all heard about the 3 R's. Well, the idea underpinning this scheme is based on the 3 A's, ensuring access to better education, raising aspirations and maximising the achievement of young people in the region.
Our challenge is for every school, every primary school, every secondary school, special schools. We're linking to early years provision and to further education. So we're really going for a transformation of the whole of the education system across Greater Manchester. If the children don't see a difference, then the money will have been wasted. I'm pretty confident they will, and I think they will see, better quality teaching, more creative education, and of course a more enjoyable education. It doesn't have to hurt to be successful.
The Manchester Challenge is going to build on a similar scheme that's been successfully introduced in London. Central to the plans for Greater Manchester are proposals for all the local authorities to work more closely with each other, parents, children and teachers. Do you think that top-down schemes like these actually have much of an effect?
This isn't a top-down approach. I really want to stress this. We're putting the money in. We're putting resources, including experts, to make them available to schools. But the reason we've got so many people here today is that it's local authorities, it's schools, it's parents, and above all the young people themselves that we want to own this.
Over the weekend, Mrs Hughes was heckled by head teachers at a conference in Liverpool over the government's support for exams and league tables. But professionals and parents at today's launch seemed more willing to trust that the government would deliver on its promises to improve all aspects of schooling.
Yes, I am very hopeful for the Greater Manchester Challenge. I think that they definitely have a desire to deliver what they say. Getting the nitty-gritty bits right, the actual how do we do this, that's very, very important.
Great. I mean, I've got a young child here. I want him to do really well, and I want the best from the government and from everybody around the area to push young children on, not just mine, but everybody else, and I think it's fantastic.
Currently, only 7% of schools in Greater Manchester have achieved outstanding status. The challenge is to increase that number and give pupils across the area a chance to get the most out of their school days. The atmosphere here today was hopeful, but the hardest task will be for the government and everyone else to put the pledge into practice. Georgia Calvin-Smith, Channel M News.